Yo, 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 yo. I don't know if y'all hear me. I don't know if y'all see me. This is very different than what I usually do. This nigga Zaya got me doing this shit. So what's good, y'all? Salute to y'all. Just the Kicks 212. I'm here. I'm going to attempt this live shit. All right. If you're familiar with me, yo, salute to you. If you're not, I'm Just. My name is Daniel, my real name. I'm gonna be on here giving you guys sneaker news, fucking current topics, mad random shit, whatever I can think of, or whatever I want to talk about, pretty much. Today's topic is number one. I'm practicing this shit, so please don't kill me. I don't even see comments in this shit. I don't even know how this shit works. Shit says chat overlay. Trying to figure this shit out. Says I gotta activate a chat. Yo, Zaya, where you at, bro? But yeah, so we're gonna talk about Kanye today. Obviously, you guys know Kanye's been wilding the fuck out. Hold on, let me move these screens around. Hold on, real quick. I think I'm doing this shit the right way. Zaya kind of gave me a fucking a walkthrough, kind of. But I want to see what it looks like on y'all end, which I don't even know how to do that. Audio is good. We can see you. All right, cool. Now I see the comments, but I'm in the studio to see the comments because it's not showing on Streamlab. Does that even make sense? Am I doing something wrong here? I wish you could fucking just press the buttons for me right now. But all right, cool. Anyway, again, I'm Just for Kicks 212. Here, we're gonna be talking about this Kanye shit. Right now, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. I'm on Kanye's side. I don't give a fuck what nobody says right now. Can I share my screen? I think I can share my screen, right? I got a few things on my screen that I want to show. Nope. Share screen. Bam. Yes. It's giving me mad. It's giving me like a tutorial. Entire screen or a window? Probably a window, maybe. A window. And matter of fact, we can do an entire screen. I ain't got nothing to hide right now. Let's do that. All right. So first things first. When I first heard about Kanye complaining about this shit, I was like, why is he complaining? Right? I came across this. I went to a store and I wanted to see the shoe in person, right? So this is what I'm looking at right now. What you guys see, I'm pretty sure you guys see this as well. I don't know if you see me because I'm still learning this as well. But this is the new Adidas Foam Quake, right? This is the shoe that started up Kanye going crazy, saying these niggas is stealing ideas from him. They making fake fucking Yeezys in China, all that shit. Now, at first, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, all the way 100 with you. I was not on Kanye's side when it came to this shit. I thought he was wilding the fuck out. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. So wait, y'all see what I'm doing? Yo, Zaya, you see this shit? How do I? Because I'm seeing this type of shit. I don't know if you see what I see. This is what I see. There's no other way for me to. I don't know, bro. This shit is weird. But I'm gonna just fuck with it. Fuck it. It is what it is. And at first, when Kanye started tweeting all that shit going crazy, I'm like, all right, cool. This was what, a couple weeks ago? He was saying, oh, Adidas is fucking with me. You know, they're stealing my design, so on and so forth. But when he mentioned the shoe, we saw the pictures of the shoe, right? Which is this one, the Foam Quake. And how do I stop sharing this fucking screen so I can show you something else? It's right down here. Stop sharing screen. All right, cool. So first, he told us about the Foam Quake, right? Next, he complained, saying that it's a bite. Adidas responded and said it's the Adidas Quake from what, 2001 or some shit like that, right? I have that picture right here. I'm gonna share the screen with that one as well. And Adidas said, "Yo, homie, you wildin'. This is what you are." Adidas, where's this? Right here, bam. Adidas said, "Yo, you wildin'. This is what we are inspired by." The Adidas unveils the foam-based Q foam, which is inspired off of this Adidas Quake. So in 2001, Adidas dropped this, and then in 2022, which is 21 years later, they dropped this. Now, at first, I was like, "Yo, Kanye's wildin'. Kind of looks like the Adidas Quake. Is what it is. This is the foam version, right? But then, right, I seen them in person. So what I did was went to my local champs, they family over there, and we came across this one, which I just showed you guys. Hold on. Where the fuck is this shit? Bam, right here. Bam, again. So what I did was I took out the sock liner. I don't know if you guys are even familiar with the shoe. The shoe comes out. Like the sock liner comes out. You remember the Kobe, not the 8. Was it the 8? No, it was the 9. I think it was the no, first it was the Kobe 7, and then it was the 9, I believe, or some shit like that. But the Kobe 7 had the removable midsole right here. And I took it out. And as soon as I took it out, this shit looked just like a foam runner. Like no bullshit. At that point, I was like, yo, Kanye got a point. Right? So then Kanye went on a whole nother rant and then said, and mind you, I don't even mean to just get straight into it like this, but I just wanted to let you guys know my first thoughts when I seen this, and then I'll take all the shit off and then talk to you naturally. Kanye went off and said, yo, y'all niggas is stealing my shit. Y'all stealing my designers. Y'all niggas approving colorways that I don't approve, so on and so forth. And it's like, fam, I know you as a musical artist. You as a musical artist, you literally change music like constantly. Like you made Ye in like what, a week, you said, a couple days. So like sneakers don't work like that. Like you can't just go back in and fucking remaster the whole project and it has to drop tomorrow. Sneakers is like a fucking year process, a 2-year process sometimes. So when he's over here complaining about shit, I'm like, yo, he's probably bugging. Adidas is what it is, right? But then he points out that they are taking his designs. Where is it at? Right here. I have it right here. Again, I wish I can share my screen the correct way. I'm trying this right now. Share screen, window, Chrome tab, right? Nope, not this one, not that. Right here. Bam. Share. The fact Adidas felt they could color my shoes and name them without my approval is wild, right? So I read that as well, and I thought that was wild. But again, like I just said, normally in real sneaker world, there's nothing wrong with that. He signed a contract. He knows what it entails. His ass ain't abiding by the contract because he's supposed to be he's like Jordan. Jordan gets a bunch of colorways on his desk, and for the most part, I'm not saying Jordan's in the office, but that man is like, all right, cool, I approve that, I approve that, I don't approve that. I'm pretty sure Kanye being a dickhead and not approving shit. So he's saying they doing shit without my approval. Cool. But I promise everyone, Adidas is not as wild as me. I really care about building something that changes the world and something I can leave my kids. Yo, this man's getting like 500 million in royalties, right? So I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. All right, cool, whatever. They tried to buy me out for $1 billion. Fam, fuck everything else right now. If I'm Kanye and a company trying to buy me out for $1 billion, I'm gonna look at that, and I'm getting $500 million in royalties. This isn't even a discussion I'm gonna have anymore. Like I'm not doing this publicly. I'm calling my lawyer. These niggas is, I get $500 million in royalties, and if they truly are trying to buy me out for $1 billion, they literally, like, how does that even make sense? That's 2 years worth of revenue, and I'm gonna get that up. At this point in my head, they trying to get me the fuck out. They trying to take my brand. They trying to take my likeness. They trying to take everything I'm doing at this point. So now, honestly, yeah, he probably ain't bugging. Like, he might be doing fuck shit. I'm pretty sure he's not approving shit. I'm 100%. Because why the fuck did they come out with the turtle doves all over again? He didn't approve that. He came out and said, nah, I didn't approve Yeezy Day, right? Why they came out with the zebras, what, 4 times? One of them was international. You know what I mean? All the Yeezy slides keep retroing, right? Like you get the same color over and over. I think the resin comes out next week. The resin was the first colorway. The resin slide colorway, which is that like green color. I killed my shit. I'm definitely getting another pair. But yo, they retroing colorways, and then now they're creating new colorways. So I know you guys seen that royal blue color. I wish I can just be as nice with y'all with switching the screen. I'm not even gonna do that. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, but there's a royal blue Adidas slide dropping, right? Kanye Addy slide. And I know that's not a Kanye color because that shit don't go with nothing he's done this entire time. I'm pretty sure he didn't approve that. So I get what he's saying, right? So going back to what he said over here, where's it at? They try to buy me out for $1 billion. My royalties next year are $500 million alone. Like, it makes no sense. At this point, I'm calling a lawyer. We're not talking about this publicly because they're going to use all of this shit in court, right? Daniel Cherry Pop makes $2 million a year. Yeezys are 68% of Adidas sales, online sales. Now, that's another thing I wanted to touch on real quick was Adidas online sales. 68% of Adidas online sales. I see people online saying, yo, it's impossible. He can't be 68%. Adidas has a soccer where they're like billions of dollars. Yeah, true. I do not agree with y'all. I agree with Kanye on this. He is saying very specifically online sales. He's not talking brick and mortar wholesaler sales. Like wholesale sales, it's impossible. They don't produce enough Yeezys to even fucking hit like a percent, in my opinion. Like with all the product they drop, they got running, they got basketball, they got training, they got soccer, they got football. Like Adidas has all these different, departments, and he is not outselling them, right? In a store level, in a wholesaler level, because a wholesaler is not just buying Yeezys. It's kind of like Jordans. Nigga. If I want the retros, I gotta buy the Jumpmans. You know what I mean? So if I want the Yeezys, I gotta buy the fucking Adidas fucking superstars, the original shit. You know what I mean? Or I might have to, if I want the black and white, the OG original, I gotta buy the fucking colorful superstar that might not sell. It's just how it works. So from a wholesale level, hell no, he's not 68% of the sales. But online, you as a consumer be online, right? Y'all niggas know how it is when a Yeezy drop. Nigga has his own fucking domain, has his own fucking waiting room, has his own fucking everything when it comes to this shit. They can't do this shit on the Adidas website. Shit'll fucking crash. It already crashes on his shit. So my nigga, his shit sells out online. People buy Adidas online. How many of y'all ever bought an Adidas off the Adidas website that wasn't Yeezy? I can't see the chat, but I'm going to try to go to it. Let me see. How many of y'all bought a Yeezy slide, or excuse me, a Yeezy product offline versus how many of y'all bought an actual Adidas product that wasn't Yeezy online? I can't really see what y'all saying, but I'm pretty sure almost none of y'all have ever bought something off Adidas that wasn't Yeezy. You just haven't. We buy our Adidas product in store. Most people do. It just is what it is. It's always been like that. So, and that's not bad. But when he says I'm 68% of sales, nigga, I can definitely see it because I've never bought something from Adidas online. Ever. And I'm a fucking shoe head, right? I have superstars. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. On top of that, Kanye's product is fucking, what is it? It's like a discount. What's the fucking word? I don't know I know the technical term. I can't think of the word. It's like you can't put it on discount. I don't know the actual retailer term, but you can't. And another thing is you can't even leave it out for long. Like one of the things in the contract with Adidas, Yeezy, and wholesalers is if Adidas am selling you Yeezy product, right? I cannot give you, or excuse me, you cannot. What is the fucking word? If you don't liquidate the product within a certain agreed amount of days, let's just say the days are 10 days. Within 10 days, you don't liquidate your Yeezy product, you must RTV that product back to me. That is in the contract. It just is what it is. Anybody who's ever worked in a sneaker store that gets Yeezys will be able to tell you that after a certain amount of days, it doesn't matter if they still have Yeezys on the floor. Like, you got to put them in the back room. You got to pull them off. Another thing is you're not technically allowed to put Yeezys. Well, this is the contract for, I believe, Foot Locker. You're not allowed to put Yeezys on the sales floor. That's another wild one. I know y'all probably like, yo, I've seen one. They wasn't supposed to do it. I'll tell you that. Any Yeezy, like 350, any of those shoes that hit a Foot Locker are not supposed to be displayed on the floor for sale after release day. So, like, let's say there's certain like major flagships. Let's say New York City. New York City has the cases, where they show the shoe before it comes out and shit. Yeah, you can do that. But as soon as, let's say these Yeezys drop today and they didn't sell out, you should not put these on the floor. They don't belong on the floor. Unless you're in an Adidas store, an Adidas store will do it. But Foot Locker, for example, Foot Locker Inc., Champs, Foot Action, all of them stores, they're not allowed to display Yeezy. They just can't. You know how they sell them? Word of mouth. That's how they're supposed to do it. I've seen some stores put them behind cash wrap. Like put them behind where the register is. They're not even supposed to do that. Like you're just not supposed to showcase a Yeezy. It's supposed to seem like it's a limited product. So again, we go back to the 10-day thing. if I have, what was the last color? That fucking brown with the black on it, what, slate? I think it was called slate brown or some shit like that. The slate browns drop, and they still in stores right now. What's going to happen within 10 business days? 10 business days. Foot Locker is going to send an RTV notice to all its stores. Yo, you need to put all those shits in the back, box them up, get them ready for RTV. We sending them back to Adidas. What Adidas does is they give the credit back to obviously Foot Locker and so on and so forth, probably for future Yeezys or maybe something else. And then you know what happens maybe 6 months down the line, 3 months down the line? Random drop on Yeezy supply. That's literally what it is. It's to keep the exclusivity at peak. You know what I mean? I think the first probably 350 that failed to sell out, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong, was the Butters. I think it was the Butters. And if you remember, they restocked Butters twice on Yeezy supply within the next 3 months. It's just what they got to do to make it seem exclusive. Why you think those dates and those tags don't change on them shoes? Because it's the same fucking products that was in fucking retail stores. That's all it is, bro. Like it's nothing crazy. So again, so they have all these contracts, all these plans, all this stuff, right? And Kanye is beefing with these niggas, and he says there's 68% of sales. So yeah, I believe 68% of sales are online. Why, if you are Adidas, would like mess with him? Makes no sense to me. Other than maybe you're trying to get him to breach his contract so that you don't really have to pay him out crazy. Yeah, I'll pay him the $1 billion. Sure, I'll give Kanye. If I'm Adidas, I'm giving Kanye $1 billion easy. Here, take that shit. I get to keep all the rest of the shit. I get to keep producing this shit. It only makes sense. If I keep on going, it says you guys thought because Daniel Cherry went to Warden that he would politely give me $1 billion in hand over everything I built. Yeah, I doubt he ever does that, right? Kanye also said, I have no chill. It's going to cost you billions to keep me. It's going to cost you billions to let me go. Yo, super facts. Like, honestly, I'm from a business side of things. I'm not letting you go if you Kanye West, unless I'm really getting you out of a contract and a breach of contract. It's the only way. And I'm never, and you're never going to get out of it. You know, I'm never going to pay you what you think you're worth or what you know you're worth because, nigga, it's fucking unfathomable. Like, Kanye not only, and I'm not saying Kanye is Adidas savior, but Kanye gave them this clout that they have since the fucking Boost phone came into the fucking scenario. Don't get me wrong, Boost phone came, that has nothing to do with Kanye, but he's the one who was on stage with the fucking Ultra Boost. He was making all these other fucking models pop. It's just his influence. It is what it is. Then you put the shit in his fucking shoe. People who don't know shit about technology fucking are just gonna say Boost is Yeezy. Like they oh, that's Kanye's. That's what people do, bro. You don't remember Boost Boys? Boost His Life. Niggas was leaving the swoosh. Niggas wasn't fucking with Nike for like a year or two, saying, "Yo, it's all Boost Boys and shit like that." You remember that? Some niggas still do it, but bro, this shit is crazy if you think about it. Adidas, you stole my fucking designs, among other things. So again, back to what I first started with. Yeah, I didn't believe it at first, right? I was like, yo, it really can't. Why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense. But the reason why that makes sense to me is because companies or signature lines, especially in Nike, they do something called haloing. Haloing is pretty much, so for example, let's say Jordan has Jordan signature, right? You know all the Jordan signature, you know 1 through 23, you know 1 through whatever the fuck that number is, right? What is below Jordan signature? Jumpman, right? So you're haloing over this like your other brand. That's Jumpman shit. Now Jordan has all that type of shit, right? So that's his halo over it. I don't know if he has another level of haloing. I'm not sure. Some other people have multiple layers of haloing. For example, LeBron. LeBron has a LeBron signature line, right? Then he has the soldiers. You know what's under the soldiers? The ambassadors. Who else has some shit like that? I think Kobe has some shit like that. He has the Kobe Sigs, then he has the Phenomenons, and then there's something else. He has 3 of them. Kyrie has the same shit. It's literally for price points to drop and then keep your signature at a high exclusivity mark. So the Sig is always going to be top price. It's always going to be hardest to get. The haloing items are usually cheaper, so you can sell to a cheaper price point. Not everybody has $200 for a sneaker. Not everybody's mother can afford to give them the best. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. It's life. So you know what these brands do? They do haloing. Hey, we can't give you the retro fucking 11, but I'll give you the fucking what's her fucking retro 11 knockoff that it looks like it in Jumpman. I don't even know the names of the Jumpman, but you get my fucking point. So, in my opinion, I thought Adidas was doing haloing. So when you do haloing, you get a royalty fee. So according to Kanye, Kanye gets 15%, which is crazy to me. Now, according to what other people are saying online and shit, Kanye has the highest royalty payout out of anybody, including over Jordan. Because to my knowledge, I think Jordan only has like 5%. Like he has a 5% payout. And even if it's more, let's just say it's 10%, it's still not 15 fucking percent. You know what I mean? And he said he got what, 500 million off of royalties? How much money is that man bringing in? Like, I don't even want to do the math right now because I'm gonna look stupid as fuck trying to do that math right now. But if you get a 15% and you're saying your royalties is $500 million, nigga, 15% of whatever they making is 500 million, whatever that bigger number is. Yo, that's crazy. I'm never gonna, that's over. That's 10 times more than $1 billion. You can't pay me out, nigga. You're crazy. Right? So again, he says, I'll give you till Tuesday. I'm not waiting 7 months to leave like the breach letter. So again, we go back to what I said. They're trying to hit him with the breach of contract, or he's trying to hit them with breach of contract. I send you refers to. So he sent it to them. It's up now. I'm going to make things unbearable. And I promise I'm only playing nice. I've only been playing nice, excuse me. I know everything. I promise the fake shoes y'all sold behind my back in China and everything. Now, this is a big point to me because if he literally has real proof that they were selling fake versions of a sneaker, or not even like just giving the black market, I don't even know, like this goes into fucking ETC's fucking what is it, Section 8, like the UAs and the Tromageddons and the Zayas and all that shit with the UA shit. It just proves a point. This shit is getting made in the same factory, and now someone of some credibility, who has credibility, is gonna put the light on it. Now Adidas can't. I don't think Adidas could stand that. Like, they need to make sure he don't have nothing like that, because that's just gonna look bad contract wise. I'm gonna win if I go to court with that type of shit. Like, yo, you're literally double dipping. And at the end of the day, what is it? I don't know what it's called. The company that watches companies from becoming monopolies out here. It's not the FTC. What is it? I don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna say, yo, you're doing some shit you're not supposed to be doing, and they're gonna hit them with a fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody's gonna say, yo, what you're doing is not right. Real quick, I wanna hit the comments because I can try to see them, but I can't see them all. So starting from the top, I just want to shout out everybody that's in here. I got Smokey Fuma. You got Sneaker Scandal Zaya. Shout out to you. Salute J Fam. Salute Retro 813. J Rio, what up? Marvin, thank you for coming through. Pinche, Shake Zilla, what up? What up? I used to watch that TV show all the time. I don't even know the fucking name of it right now. Let's keep it moving. Greg A, Jim, Kyle, Thomas. What else? Brian, Rakim, Outlaw. If I missed you, my bad. I'm just seeing these comments. All right, cool. The dumbest shit ever. You can't display it. Yeah, Brian, you can't display it. And at Foot Locker Inc., if you ever notice, they have Yeezys, and they're usually behind the counter. The reason being is the store wants to sell them, bro. Like, if I have a fucking store, I'm a sneaker store, and I have this fucking Kanye shoe, right? And I'm like, yo, I have it in the fucking letter, like, yo, you cannot. My corporate is saying, yo, you cannot show these shits. And I want to sell these shits. I don't want to go up to every fucking customer that comes in the store and say, hey, yo, you want some Yeezys? What size you need? Like, I don't want to do that. That shit's crazy. You know how many fucking people come into a fucking mall, into a store? Like, it's just crazy, bro. And most people, like, it's just crazy. I'm never doing that. So stores will literally just display them on the back counter. So yeah, that is a real thing, for real. So you got Sneaker Scandal saying, so how Kanye acting like he want everyone to have Yeezys with all these rules? Well, in my opinion, that's where the contradiction comes in, because Kanye also said he wanted this shit to be affordable, right? Kanye told us he wanted this shit to be like what? think he said like $20 or some shit like that at one point when he first got with Adidas. Yo, I want this shit to be fucking $20 to $50 or some shit. I get it. I get what he said, but he's contradicting himself 100,000%. One thing I will say though is, if Adidas didn't press the green button to approve these colorways and retros that he didn't approve, then yeah, you would have never got a Yeezy. Because if we would have just got the colorways that he did approve, just imagine the colorway. How many do you think he really approved? I think he approved any of those colors that are like those side-by-side colors, those like shade off, one shade off, two shades off. I think he approved all that. Anything else that was more extravagant than that, I don't think he approved that. His designs, I'm pretty sure, like where you got the V2, the V3, I'm pretty sure he approved all that, but maybe not to drop in some of the colorways they did, because some of that shit is just like, what the fuck you did that for? You know what I mean? So I don't have the answer to that, but I'm pretty sure if it was under Kanye's way, we wouldn't have, most of us wouldn't have Yeezys. And it would still be more limited than anything else. And the one thing about exclusivity and not being able to get something, it creates hype, it creates people going crazy. And I think Adidas, whether they realize it or not, would probably be at a higher standard or look or how you look at them now. You probably look at them how you looked at them in the beginning when he first got with them. Shit is just that limited. That's what limited product does. In my opinion, they fucked that up. And that's why it looks like it's doing this. It's starting to come down. Boost ain't as crazy. NMDs ain't crazy. Ultra Boost ain't crazy. Shit 350s ain't crazy. Like, in my opinion, if you would have done what Kanye said, yeah, you might have made less money, but you would have been more relevant in this culture that you're trying to sell to. All right. If they buy Ye out, Adidas gonna run them slides and 350s into the ground like panda dunks. Listen, the thing about some of Kanye's fucking designs, whether he realized it or not, he doesn't have logoing on most of it. So like slides, there's no Kanye logo really on that shit. Shit, the size has a the size has a size sticker. Like it has a size sticker. Like the sticker can come on. Hold on. I know I got it somewhere. So yeah, you got the box, right? You got the box, Yeezy slide. It says this is the only reason why you would know it's a Yeezy slide, right? But once you pull out the slide, right, it literally has the Adidas logo, right? The 3 stripes. Where does it say Kanye West on this? Where? Literally right here. It's imprinted, embossed. It says Yeezy. That's it. 9 US, made in China, it says. And then they have these stickers right here. Look, I'm gonna fucking take the sticker off. It has this sticker. That's it. There's nothing else that indicates that this is an Adidas or anything like that other than the logo and Yeezy. And mind you, I don't even think the OG Yeezys had this. Hold on, I'm gonna get my OG resin. I'm gonna show you how beat that fucking slide is. Hold on. My fault, y'all. All right, so this is the first Yeezy slide. This was part of the first drop ever. I literally had no problem buying these shits because when the Yeezy slides first popped up, niggas was like, oh, they jail slides, right? So nobody wanted them. So this is the first one. It's stamped on the other side. It says Yeezy made in China. The sticker is gone. Y'all niggas is probably like, what the fuck you did to that slide? Yo, I mowed the lawn in these slides. I literally mowed the lawn in these slides. She got like slime on the bottom. But I shouldn't be fucking mowing in slides either. But yeah, it is what it is. That's the only thing that says Yeezy, bro. And that's on the inside. They can take that shit off. You know what I mean? Like, they don't need Kanye for slides. So yeah, you're right. They're going to push them shits out and niggas going to still buy them. Because you can't tell the difference. Should they have fake ones in Walmart? You know what I mean? Them 350 though, the 350s, what would a 350 look like without Adidas stuff on it? Let's see. Hold on. Do I got a 350 somewhere? I think I got a which room? I think I have 350s here. Damn, my bad. I think it's over here. I think I have some 350s in this room. Hold on. All right, so that's some random belugas right here, right? What on this shoe says Yeezy? Nothing. Says supply. Says 350. I think I think Adidas got him. Because all they're gonna do is change that insole. It says Yeezy on the insole. It says Boost on the bottom. And then for the most part, to my knowledge, if I'm right, Adidas doesn't own Boost. Adidas licensed Boost. So like it doesn't fucking, they don't own any of this shit, bro. And they're still gonna be able to make this with no issue. So yeah, I see them pumping them shits out like crazy. Ultra Boost were going for 300 up. Yeah, you're right. And that's the fucking hype behind it. I think shit would still be up like that if they didn't just fucking push the button. So that's where the what's the fucking word? That's the good and the bad of you approving shit without him. Like him not approving shit, yeah, cool, you're supposed to. But he's also not putting out product. The less product you put out, the more exclusive it seems. The more exclusive it seems, the more expensive it is. The more expensive it is, the more crazy people usually fucking go, because expensive in our life is status. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. What else? What else you got here? Boost Boys is hella cringe. You're right. MJ makes 130 million a year off Jordan brand. So yeah, that's what I mean. So he made 5%, while Kanye is making 15%. It's crazy. Nike giving MJ chitlins. I mean, that's not chitlins. $130 million a year for doing nothing but proving colorways and making sure you remain good in a good light. That's not a bad job. That's not a bad job. Ego gonna be at your neck for saying the same factory. Listen, Ron's other alter ego can take, I don't even know how you take the link here. If he could, I would let him. But for the most part, if Kanye has real proof of them making this type of shit in the same type of factories, Adidas is going to be sued retardedly. I want some slides, but I'm only paying retail. I mean, as you should. I think these, for the most part, the flats are like right around retail on StockX and shit. So I'm pretty sure you can talk someone into giving them to you for retail. I also heard the Foot Locker in my mall still had some. So I don't know. They might be in your mall as well. Who knows? Kanye wants out. Nah, I don't think that man wants out. I think that man just wants to be paid correctly. If I got a 15% royalty and you fucking making fake Yeezys like these, or fake foam runners like the fucking foam quakes that just dropped, I mean, of course I want my 15% on that. We're haloing. This goes back to what I was just saying. Adidas is haloing this product. Yo, you got the Yeezy signature line, right? Bam, right? You got the Yeezy signature. Right below it should be the fucking foam quakes. This fucking bullshit. Because technically that's what it is, bro. Like, I would have never thought I would have agreed with this man, but he's right. He's right. That is a fucking foam runner. Like, I'm not lying about that. Hold on, I'm gonna type up foam runner. Foam runner. Images. Tell me this isn't a foam runner, bro. Come on, internet. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do I gotta? Can I get a picture of it from the top looking down? I don't think I'm gonna find that, but let me just share this shit with you. I'm gonna share this screen with you. Win Chrome tab. Foam runner, bam, right here, share. Tell me that shit ain't the same shit, bro. It's technically the same. And they're gonna hit you with the, oh nah, it's really this. This is what we're inspired by. This is what we're inspired by right here. What is it at? Right here. No, like I get it and I don't. If that was the case, why y'all never used foam before? When was the last time Adidas used foam other than on slides? Name one sneaker before Kanye that they was using foam on. It wasn't. So instantly off that foam, right? Foam quake, foam runner. Nigga, you owe me 15%. You haloing without saying it's haloing. You just saying it's yours. Nigga, use my designer. How you pull the designer off my team? You pull the nigga. I hired this guy to do all Yeezy. All right, cool. let me use someone in the chat. Maybe it'll be easier, maybe for you to understand where he's coming from. I'm gonna use K-Mac. K-Mac, what's good? If I hire you, K-Mac, right, to design, right, and you're designing shit, and you come up, right, you do this, you come up with the 350, you know, you do all these designs. It is what it is. Yo, thank you, K-Mac. You know, you working for me and shit. I'm not saying like that, but you get what I mean, respectfully. And then the people that I'm partners with come to you privately and say, yo, I need you to do some work on the Adidas original line. And you like, all right, cool, because you don't know no fucking better. You think Adidas is working for Adidas, right? You go to the fucking Adidas fucking side, whatever, original side, because there's different departments. You go to the original side and you design some shit. You're, whether you know it or not, you're already subconsciously being affected by your previous designs. Like you literally were just making Yeezy product for years. All of a sudden you go over there next day, nigga, you're still technically creating Yeezy product just on Adidas original side. That's all you're doing, bro. Like he has a huge point. Like you're using my designers, not telling me, like, bro, Adidas, you got to pay him that royalty. It doesn't matter if you're inspiring it off an old shoe or not. All this shit looks the same at this point. I don't know, man. So, what is it? Kyle Tomas said, you think Nike would ever work with Kanye again? You know, it's funny. Someone asked me that. Someone asked me that about maybe a couple of days ago, maybe like 3 days ago. And I said, if I had to put it in a percentage wise, it'd probably be like 10%, 10, 15% that they would work with him again. When I think about it, who would want to deal with that kind of shit? Because he's done that. And he's done that with the Gap. He's done that with you. What are you barking at? You barking at a car. You wilding. He's beefed like this publicly with Gap. He's beefed like this publicly with Adidas. He's beefed like this publicly with Nike. He's beefed like this publicly with his wife. He's beefed like this with his fucking mother-in-law, his sister-in-laws. Like, shit, he did this with Hove at the concert. Like, he just fucking expresses himself. And, you know, maybe it's not the best idea to do such publicly because don't nobody want to be on a public fucking channel and being fucking blasted out there when we could have just had a conversation about it. Because I doubt Kanye can't get into a fucking office and talk to somebody. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that Daniel Cherry dude that he keeps on saying rest in peace and all that shit, just like he's Pete Davidson or some shit. Like, that nigga has, like, I gotta go home, nigga. I got kids, I got friends, I got families. This is the first thing they're gonna ask me, nigga. It's like I'm at work when I'm home, nigga. Yo, why is Kanye saying that shit about you? Don't nobody want to hear that shit. I'm pretty sure Mark Parker wasn't trying to hear that shit. I'm pretty sure Jordan wasn't trying to hear that shit, right? Kanye said, "Oh, Jordan won't have a meeting with me." To this day, Kanye says that shit. Jordan just declines having any kind of sit down with him where he wants to apologize. Nigga, you made a whole diss song on what was it? Life of Pablo. Easy just jumped over a Jumpman, right? So it's like, yeah, I get it. Like dollar wise, all that shit, you can say whatever you want, but why? Nobody want to hear that. Nigga, nobody want to hear you wilding. So if I had to put it, do I think he works with Nike? Like 10, 15%. In that contract, though, I'm pretty sure you can't say nothing publicly, ever. Don't matter. I'm pretty sure if they ever did something with him, they put it in that contract. You say anything publicly, like we are going to just detach ourselves and we get everything. Well, now would he sign that? No. Because to my knowledge, hold on, I don't even think this is the most recent article, is it? I don't know. There was something I seen the other day where homie was like, "No, these are my demands" or some shit like that. Hold on, I want to find that because that shit was hilarious. Because while it makes sense, I don't see the brand going for it at all. Kanye West demands. Kanye West Adidas demands. I know that shit is somewhere else. All right, bam. No, this is Fortune. No, this is not what I'm looking for. What we know about Kanye? All right, bam. Cool. It's loading up. Kanye West says he needs to buy another major shoe company for control as he continues to feud with Adidas executives. All right, so he wrote, "I need a shoe company like how James Saltier bought Reebok," which was kind of dope. Or I'll take over some shoe factories. I went to JP Morgan, but of course they won't give me no deal flow because Jin Alrich is on the board of both Adidas and JP Morgan. What shoe company will give me control? I need to be the head of the board and the chief decision maker. Then he wrote in the caption, my mama was an English professor and I was an English major. I know how to speak correct English, but I'm here to correct the English. So fuck all that. That nigga's wilding at the bottom. Let's just break down what he wrote. I need a shoe company like James Saltier bought Reebok. So James Saltier bought Reebok one. Let's figure this shit out. James Saltier bought Reebok. Let's see what he bought it, right? Reebok owner, authentic brand strikes 200. Oh no, this is recent, but they bought it for 254 million. I want to know what he bought it for. He bought it in 2006 for how much? Why is it so hard to find? Like, this is Google. Just give me the fucking number. For real? It's not going to say it? Oh, no, this is it. Oh, this is recent. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, James Saltier has made his energetic transfer to Authentic Brands. So he is Authentic Brands, inking as much as 2.1 billion euro purchase deal of Reebok from Adidas. Okay, cool. I see what you did. I see what you did. So $254 million deal. That's what he wants to do. And Kanye is saying he went to JP Morgan for a loan. Now, a lot of y'all like, why does Kanye need to borrow any money from JP Morgan? I want to give it to you real quick because that was someone asked me that shit too. If it doesn't, I'm a billionaire. I'm Kanye West, right? I'm a billionaire. You think I should be able to do this shit by myself? Because everybody says that shit. Why doesn't Kanye do it by himself? Yo, fam. To my people out there, there's a lot of y'all that don't have a credit card, right? Credit card is probably the best way to explain some shit. Damn, can I show you my card without showing you my numbers? All right, this card doesn't have it. This is a credit card, right? This is a debit card. Or matter of fact, I should just use two of the same. All right, so this is a debit card. This is a credit card, right? Both Chase, right? Now, my debit card is all my money. This is all my money, cash. Like, this is the money I own, money I'm responsible for. If I swipe this shit and I get got, nigga, that's on me. Now, don't get me wrong. The bank will give you, option for a chargeback here or there. What is it? FDCI, whatever the fucking shit is called. I don't know what the niggas is called. They protect your money up to like $250,000 or some shit like that. Cool, but this is my money. This is my money. What I own. This is my money, right? How many of y'all, right, want to spend your money? How many of y'all want to spend your money? If you had an option not to spend your money, what would be the option? It would be a credit card. A credit card is not your money. It is not your money. It is these people money. These people. Chase, for example, in this situation. This is Chase's money. This is Just for Kicks money. All right? When I go out, whose money you think I'm using? I promise you I'm not using mine. I promise you I'm using this. Now, a lot of people will be like, yo, why are you using a credit card? Like, you got the money, you can, Number one, if I swipe this, I get frauded. I have to go call the bank. Yo, can you, they'll do an investigation. They'll say, yo, I might give you half the money. I might give you all the money. But after our investigation, if we deem we don't got to give you the money, we ain't giving you the fucking money. And that happens. You know what I'm talking about? You put your shit in a fucking gas station shit and your fucking car gets compromised and you start getting swipes in fucking North Dakota. Yeah, that's this shit right here. And then you got to call them and they got to investigate and your money's on hold and you fucked. You might be fucked. If they can literally empty your shit. That chargeback ain't going to do shit. Yo, you swipe some shit, it's not what you like or it came broken or you can't get a refund and you try to file a chargeback. Nigga, Chase is not going to fucking, okay, here's your money back. No, they're going to investigate and try to do everything they can to deny you. Now, with this shit that ain't my money, if this shit fucks up, yo, I bought this fucking Yeezy slide and it's fake or whatever. These niggas is gonna, all right, cool, that's our money. Now they gonna take it serious. These niggas are going, all right, cool. I don't got nothing to worry about. These niggas is responsible at this point. On top of that, they have all kind of partnerships deals with all kind of companies where you get points. Certain credit cards are for certain fucking things. Perfect example, the Apple Card doesn't have no number on it, right? Apple Card, I get, what is it, 3% on taps on certain, fucking Nike, for example, I get 3% back. You get 2% on any tap, and then 1% if you actually use the fucking card. If you use the card, you get 1%, right? So if I make a $100 transaction, buy some Air Forces for $100 at Nike, and I use this, I get $3 back, right? This is good for, what is this? I think this is a gas, restaurant, shit like that. You get some more points, so on and so forth. I got a, what is it? Right here, perfect example. American Express, gold, right? Again, not my money. This is a charge card. This literally has no limit on it. I can literally go to the fucking wherever, charge it. Now, if I had like bad credit or some shit like that, they might give me a limit, but this particular card doesn't have no limit for me. All they would do is send me a notification or call me and say, yo, you sure you want to do that? Because I have to pay all of this back immediately. Immediately. Like I got to pay this back, my statement balance, by the end of the month. If I don't, that interest, that fucking, it's going to be crazy. The APR is going to be crazy. You with charge cards, you don't play with them shits. Right? So again, Kanye is over here saying, yo, I don't want to use I don't care that I'm a billionaire. I want to use your billions because if this shit goes left, I ain't losing my money. You losing your money. That's all that shit is. So for all y'all who keep on asking, yo, why is he looking for a loan? Bro, if you have $1 billion, you ain't trying to lose $1 billion. You're not. You just not. It doesn't make no sense to. If I have the credit to fucking get a fucking loan, then I'm gonna go get a fucking loan. That ain't my money. Because I lose it. It is what it is. I still got my money. So again, back to what he was saying. I went to JP Morgan, but of course they won't give me no deal flow or a loan because Jen Aldridge is on the board of both Adidas and JP Morgan. Now, do you think Kanye has the credit and money to actually get this kind of business loan? Yes, absolutely. Will he get it for the rate he wants it for? Probably not. The guy that's on the board of Adidas, this Jen guy and JP Morgan, you think he's going to give it? No. Why don't you go somewhere else? Maybe that's his major bank. Maybe that's Kanye's major bank. Maybe that's why he's going through them. But in my opinion, he can go elsewhere for that money. He can crowdsource if he really wanted to. The biggest thing that people don't understand when it comes to making shit, oh, Kanye can't, why he can't, nigga, factories ain't cheap. All those little fucking fucking sneakers and shit, like, damn, what's another thing? Yeah, let me show you another one. Give you another example. These factories ain't easy to come by, especially if you're trying to mass produce. You can find a factory too. But if it's already being licensed by Nike, Adidas, or any other brand, they probably have an exclusive contract. This factory can only make Nike product because we're in this contract with Nike. Or this factory can only be used for make Adidas because they're in fucking cahoots with them. And one thing in your shoe, right? In your shoe, where's the fucking tag in this shoe? Damn, this shit is mad deep. I need a better tag. No, I need a better tag. Then. All right, cool. Perfect example. This is the Drake Hop Step, whatever bullshit, right? These shoes have, I don't know if you can fucking see it, but it'll tell you where it's made from. So for example, this shoe, come on. Shit is still fucking factory lace, mad fucking tight. This shoe was made in Vietnam, right? Now, I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you maybe? Is it too sunny? I don't know. Damn, I wish I could fucking show you this shit clearly because then it would make sense to you a little better. Down here, it says made by Vietnam. Up here, you see this? You can barely see it, but there's a code there. It says VO2. So this shoe was made in Vietnam at factory VO2. The reason why they do that is if there is a fucking issue, let's say they're making this in 3 different factories in Vietnam, and let's say this one is fucked up. All they got to do is like, oh shit, this came from VO2. This shit was made in between 11:30 and 1:11. So within a month's time, this was made in that factory. A bunch of them. Yo, scrap all them shits. Them shits is an issue. We're going to keep all them other shits. Now the scrap pairs they're supposed to dispose of them, they're supposed to destroy them, but do they? No, they probably fucking sell them as fakes. That's where some of the fakes probably come from, right? So these factories, because there's a bunch of them, this isn't just one factory, there's thousands of them shits over there, right? Are licensed out. Kanye cannot fucking do any deals with these guys because they already are in contracts with Adidas, Nike, Reebok, and so on and so forth. So now he's gonna have to use his resources to find factories, lease them shits out, because he's not gonna build his own factories, right? And then he's gonna need more than one factory. He's gonna need a few of them. So let's say he gets 10 factories over there. Then he's gonna have to go over there and go do the fucking work and make sure the shit is being made right and all that, and people ain't stealing the shit and hire like insurance and all. Yo, fam, he's not doing that, bro. And you know Kanye, look at all the shit he has done. He does all that shit stateside. Yo, he fucking built a fucking, what is it, Wisconsin, wherever the fuck he built this shit, in South Dakota. I don't know what state he built his fucking ranch in, but he was trying to make Yeezy stuff there. You remember that shit when he was saying that? It does, like it would cost too much. The manufacturing process would cost too much to do that shit here. So he's gonna have to do it over there. And I doubt he's ever gonna go over there, bro. So again, this goes back to him trying to get a loan. Homie won't give him the loan because he's on the board of Adidas. I wouldn't give him a loan either if I was on the board of Adidas and I was on the board of JP Morgan. I just want it. You asked out, go somewhere else, homie. And then he writes, what shoe company will give me control? Nobody will give you control, sir. Like if I own some shit, like I own Just for Kick shoes, and I'm a fucking $1 billion company, why the fuck am I giving this one man who just came in today, nigga, the control of my company? Nigga, I'm a $1 billion company. I'm successful. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't technically need you. Yeah, you help. Yeah, you big revenue source. But look at all this fuck shit you doing, bro. Cool. Then he wrote, I need to be the head of the board and chief decision maker. If he's the head of the board, he's just going to get paid a whole lot more. That's all it all comes back down to. So he has control if he's at the head of the board, and he'll have money. It is what it is. And nobody's going to do that, in my opinion. Just nobody. Nobody's smart enough. I wouldn't give Kanye control of anything. A lot of y'all say, yo, he does a lot of dope shit. He does a lot of dumb shit, too. What else he wrote? He wrote, if a good like DC can try me, then my reputation isn't bad enough. Wait, is this the right one? Oh no, this is him going at fucking homie. I'm trying to look at what he said he wants. I don't even know where it's at. He actually wrote it. Is it on the next slide? Nope, not there. I'm gonna go to the next page. Hold on. He definitely said he wants like damn, where the fuck is this shit? Independent, no. Conversation, no. Matter of fact, news. Let's just go to news. All right, what is this, Gap? No, Gap is saying they're not opening stores for him. So he's going to be tight about that. Yeah, I don't even know where this shit is, and I don't want to waste your time. Long story short, his demands are insane. That nigga's acting for like full ownership. He said he'll give Adidas like fucking 15% royalties off his shit if they produce it for him. Look, he's trying to do what he said to the banker. Yo, I need a loan so I can do my own shit. I need a brand to buy. He's technically trying to buy Adidas without buying Adidas and then offering them 15%. He's trying to flip it, like Uno reverse card you. Like, yeah, you give me 15%, you make my shit. But you're going to make my shit. You're going to take 15%. That's literally what he's trying to do right now. It's never going to happen. Like, for all that, nigga, I'm going to take your intellectual property that I own. It may not be the YZY, but I could take that YZY off and put 3 stripes on it. Or I could just put Addy on it, right? 3 letters, right? Or I could put SPY, right? I don't know if they own the SP or he owns SPY for supply, but I can do a bunch of shit just to ask you out, Kanye. Another shoe that they OD'd with, in my opinion, the new Addy Light 22s, Addy, whatever the fuck this shit is called. Right here, I'm gonna show you right here. I definitely have it. Addy Lights, share, bro. Come on, son. Kanye, Adidas. You know you're bugging out. Bro. Damn, this is another YouTube video. Don't flag me. Are they gonna flag me for that? Nah, maybe. Who knows? Damn, I want to see it on someone's foot, and then I'm gonna compare it to a regular one. This is Reddit, so I think I'm safe here. Come on. Okay, can we get you bigger? Pause. Look at them shits, right? Tell me that shit don't look like a Yeezy slide. Now y'all gonna say, yo, that slides can look like whatever. Nah, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what a Yeezy slide looks like. Slide images. All right, now I'm gonna share this right here for you. Chrome tab. So that's the Addy light right here. Is it? Is it? No, right here. Bam, Yeezy. So you see this right here. I want someone's foot in the fucking shoe. Oh, that's a YouTube video. There's not really a good picture of it. So everything is a YouTube video. But I think you get the fucking point. You see the slide, right? Why does it look just like this shit right here? No, no. What is all this? Come on. It's giving me an issue. Let's just look at this one then. They look almost the same, bro. You can't tell me like you're not going to pay me my 50% royalty. What you're doing is haloing. You just haloed two products in front of me. And they're both popular products. That's the craziest shit about it. The Addy Light 22 has been selling out everywhere. Like everywhere. Since it's been dropping, people been buying them in Euro. Like in Europe, like when they drop on the Euro website and all that shit. And then selling them shits over here before they even hit stateside. When they hit stateside, all the stores are selling out. You can probably find them now, but originally them shits were selling out. Shit, all my local stores sold out instantly first day they came in. Homie that works at the Foot Locker that I know said that the pairs that didn't get sold day one, they all got what they call them locate orders. You know how when you do shipment orders in store, they all got locate order from online sales. They sold out in one day. Something that isn't a Yeezy because it looks like a Yeezy. The fucking thought process behind it is crazy because it's mad simple. Adidas is haloing Kanye's product without Kanye's permission, and they're not giving him royalties on it. I'd be tight too. I'd be tight too. I'm gonna keep it on it. At this point, I think Kanye should shut the fuck up, talk to a lawyer, make sure his lawyer sues the fuck out of everybody, and settle some fucking how. But I'm only settling with my royalty. We're gonna say the foam quake and the Addy Light 22 is haloing. That is part of a Kanye's line. Now, you don't got to put my name on it. Kind of like, what is it? The Calabasas? Remember the Calabasas? The Power Phase Calabasas? Yeah, it's an Adidas shoe. But it's the Calabasas. I had something to do with this. That's haloing. In my opinion, all that shit should be royalties towards me. If you don't feel the same, then we can go to court. And we'll let a judge decide. At least that's my viewpoint on it. Let me go back to the chat real quick before I dip off. Damn, y'all in here. I didn't even notice that. Yo, thank y'all for watching. Yo, I didn't think this shit. I thought I was gonna have like 5 people in here. I'm gonna keep it 100. Where was I at last? Pros and cons, right? Salute to Just Adidas, aka Jay Jerkins, Jadakiss voice. Good looking, Roger that. K Mac, yeah, Kanye is good and bad at marketing. Yeah, I mean, he's good. When he's good, he's good. But when he's bad, yeah, it's bad, but you see it. So wouldn't that be good? You know what I mean? Like it's a catch-22. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You feel me? You think Kanye done in the sneaker game? Hell no. Nigga, you see how much money this nigga made? He was not a billionaire before this. Wasn't he broke before this? That man was broke. That man said he was bankrupt, right? That man would say, yo, I ain't had the money. Kim lent me some money, right? What was this shit back then? Kimoji shut down the app store, million a minute. Like he was hype about that shit. Nigga, he was fucked up. And guess what? You're not fucked up no more when he's fucking with these sneakers. He sees what sneakers do. But sneakers ain't music, man. Like, so I could see him saying, yo, we're gonna make this, right? And I wanted to be this way. And then Adidas is like, all right, cool, we're gonna make them. You make them halfway through the process. Yo, I don't like that y'all logo is there. Y'all need to put Yeezy there. No, Kanye. Like there's negatives on both ends. Like you can't do that, Kanye, and Adidas can't do that to Kanye. You gotta pay him. You gotta pay Kanye, and Kanye, you can't just not approve shit because you change your mind fucking 2 weeks later. You just can't. Star Wars Sith. Yo, you're hilarious. You're covering the numbers. My bad. I got you next time, fam. I'm Gucci. White people don't believe in debit cards. Listen, listen. I know this ain't even on topic, but if you have a debit card and you have the opportunity to get a credit card, please use your credit card and pay your credit card off, my nigga. Be a responsible person. And I'm not saying pay your minimum. Pay your statement balance, your entire statement balance. If you use $1,000 on the month, nigga, I'm sorry, pay that shit back. I promise you, your life will change. Like, your life will change if you use your credit cards. All the points, nigga, I paid my my American Express with the points I had, and that shit was like $3,000 worth of charges in 1 month, and I used all the points I had because on the gold cards, gold cards you get four times back, 4 times points back. Platinum card, which I was gonna get the platinum card, but I saw that annual fee and I was like, I don't use the card enough for that. But the platinum gives you 5 times the points back, but it's a $650 annual fee. This shit I think has like a $250 annual fee. But nigga, you get a concierge, you can literally call them and the concierge will book whatever, a flight, all that shit is dope. But you should be using the credit card and use the ones that give you benefits like that. Like literally, like I only use ones that help me in my day-to-day life. I go to restaurants a lot. That's good for restaurants. I travel a lot. It's good for traveling. I buy shit in fucking retail stores like product and shit. They have coupons for that. Like those are the cards I'm using. Don't use those cards with high APRs and all that shit. Them fucking credit ones and like find a credit card that fits your lifestyle and use it and pay it off. Not a minimum, your statement balance, guys. Stop using your own money, bro. What else? Did we speak on the fakes he was talking about yet? Slightly, not too much. I mean, there's nothing really to say because we don't have actual proof. But if Adidas is selling fakes, I mean, of the shit that they're making, like how would they go about that? In my opinion, they would manufacture a bunch of these shits. Maybe they always make more because there's gonna be some flaws. They're gonna have to destroy some. Yo, we wanted 100,000 units. But we made 150,000 units. We don't need those extra 50,000 because that wasn't part of the deal. You know what I mean? Destroy them shits. Now, at that point, usually the factory owner or whoever's running the show can either destroy them like they're supposed to or distribute them like they're not supposed to and make money on the black market type shit. Or even Adidas can be like, you know what? I'll take that extra 50. Kanye don't know about this shit. This shit is off the books because we didn't buy 150,000. We bought 100,000. And they'll do it, do their own thing. So I think that's what's happening with the China shit. There's just no real facts other than Kanye's one statement. Kanye is going solo. He's opening a store in Atlanta. Listen, let's see what he does with that. Because he's said he's starting a lot of shit, but never does. Right? He said he's opening a Gap store. Gap saying no. Said he's opening his own Yeezy store. Adidas said no. He was doing, what was it, Pastel when I was, in 2009? When Kanye was with Nike. He was trying to do Pastel. Never dropped. Like, he says a lot of shit, but doesn't go through with a lot of shit as well. That's what being a creative is, though. You just try shit. Facts. He wants too much creative control from Outlaw. I mean, honestly, yeah. But the problem with being with creative control is I can be creative, right? And I'm going to shout out Zaya X. He's creative as fuck. But there is only so much you can be creative about in a day, if that makes sense. Like, I can make this today. Like, I can draw this shit out. Make it cool, but I'm gonna do that for an entire multi-billion-dollar brand. Like I don't have enough time in a day. I don't. What Kanye's gonna have to do is hire designers, right? That fit his view. Like, oh, this designer kind of thinks like me. Kanye ain't in there drawing, nigga. Kanye is over there, over a designer's shoulder and saying, yo, nah, that shit gotta be rounded. Yo, I see it like this. Yo, it has sharp bottoms. Like, that's what Kanye's doing. He is not designing the shoe. Please, let's make that clear. So him wanting creative control, full creative control, is wild because this nigga don't even approve his music. Like, the release date is tomorrow, and then that nigga will fucking push the shit into the fucking afternoon. His last 3 albums were pushed off the release date, even though he said they dropping tomorrow. Like, you can't trust somebody like that in business. Something that takes time, like shoes take time. Alberta, he thinks everyone in the world owes him everything. I mean, that's his ego. That's ego shit. I have an ego. Everybody has an ego, but his shit is just on 100. Like, I don't get how people can let him talk to them like that. What was that shit he posted the other day where someone at his concert that worked in the back said, yo, aren't you hot in that? Because the homie's in all black jacket, hoodie. And he said, you work at Universal. yo, bro, we would have had words at that point. I don't give a fuck who you are. Yeah, I work at Universal. You see how like lightly you said that? Like it's nothing to work here. Like an average person works at Universal. Average person ain't you. But cool. If this shit is so average, I'm down to lose this average ass job and punch you dead in your face. I don't think Kanye winning that. Now your security gonna win that. You're gonna stomp me the fuck out, but Kanye ain't winning that. What's Kanye gonna do? His ego is gonna be hurt. So in the end, with the ego maniac that he is, I don't think Kanye can take an L like that. But nobody has ever pushed up on Kanye like that. The ones that do, he gets quiet. Like it just is what it is. Bro, he's going solo. He's a multi-billionaire. He literally said he's opening a store in Atlanta. He literally said he's opening a lot of shit. I don't believe nothing until he do it. I don't believe nobody until they do what they say they're gonna do. It just is what it is. Kanye Starberry, so let's Stephen Barry's. Come on, let's go. Give him control. Yo, fam, if he ever did that, I would definitely cop. Yo, I was definitely at Stephen Barry's copping Starberries, bro. I can't even lie. The slides are copy and paste. They really are. They're Ava. They're Ava. Look, the little sticker came off. Look how cheap this shit is, bro. This shit probably costs almost nothing to make. Let me put the sticker back in here. I think it's on this side. These shits are fucking Ava sandals. That's it. This is shit like this costs nothing to make. I'm 100% with you. And they pay they charge $70 for these shits. Why are they selling so fast though? Hype, bro. It's Kanye fucking West. He's a marketing genius without him being a marketer. Like he doesn't intentionally market his shit. He just happens to be very interesting to watch. How many human beings are like Kanye? Not a lot. How many human beings are like Kanye in the spotlight? Not a lot. Like you see the gangster rappers, you know what I mean? You see the conscious rappers, you see all this shit, and he is like somewhere in between. He's in between, and his ego is loud, and everything about him is loud. He's never turned it off. You know what I mean? He doesn't turn it off. I don't even know if he knows how to turn it off. You know what I mean? Look how he acts with his family, and yo, that's wild. Like, yo, I be having beef with my child's mother, but I could never do that. Like, if you follow me on Twitter, you see me say, yo, pick your child's mother carefully. That's the furthest I go with that shit. This nigga will be like, my child's mother was with her mother and they was fucking making pornos to make me like, yo, wildin', bro. That is a reflection of you. You slept with that lady. You know what came along with that lady. Like, you can't put it all on her. Nigga, you said you used to watch her fucking porn videos, nigga, with Ray J. Nigga, no homo, nigga. Like, come on, son. You were part of the problem. Where am I? The Addy Light don't look like the Yeezy slides. Their only similarity is the earth tone colors. All right, so then why are you copying? Nigga, do your own color. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. If it's just colors and it's not Kanye, and you're saying, yo, that doesn't mean it's inspired by Kanye. Kim Kardashian is dropping Beats by Dre's, right? Hold on, let me look this shit up real quick. Beats by Dre Kim edition. All right. Images. Where is this fucking stupid shell shit she did? Damn. I want to pull this picture up so you guys see the point I'm trying to make. Bam. Now, how do I share this? Right here. Chrome tab. Kim Kardashian. Bam. Share. Now you see that. You just said, and I quote, let me go back because I can only see your shit like this, literally. Where's it at? The Addy Light 22 don't look like Yeezy slides. The only similarity is the earth tone colors. So when you see this by Kim, when you see this right here, what do you think of? Beats. It says Kim. It says nothing about Kanye. What do you think when you see that? Fuck, we're talking about Kanye. If you just woke up and I showed you this picture, what do you think of? What is the first thing you're thinking of? Let's keep it 100. You thinking of Kanye? Thinking of Kanye? Nigga, give me my royalty. That's my shit. You stealing my shit. You wasn't doing this shit. It just is what it is. You stealing my flow, my swag, my aura, my juice, my everything, bro. Like, don't do that, bro. Then pay me for it. Don't get me wrong. He probably not going to fucking charge his wife. In my opinion, he probably designed that for his wife. That's just how I view it. Who does Adidas need to collab with to bring hype again? Jim, I don't know. I really don't know. I think they just need to find something dope, bro. We're in an age where there's a lot of creative motherfuckers out there, and they don't got to be famous, bro. They don't. There's a lot of y'all, like y'all have dope ideas. Y'all niggas put outfits together. Y'all niggas y'all all are creative on here, bro. And I know that shit. Everybody's creative in their own way. So like, I don't think they really need a celebrity. Celebrity is just going to give you the marketing dollar. Excuse me, it's going to give you the view that marketing dollars won't. Like, you can put marketing dollars behind me, but who the fuck is just for kicks? You know what I mean? If you give that same shit to a Kanye, you know who Kanye is. You don't need to put no marketing dollars behind him. It's just cheaper to deal with a celebrity. I'll pay the celebrity. He markets his fucking self. He's outside every day. He knows he has to be top 10, you know what I mean? Top whatever the fuck you want to call it at all times. Just is what it is. Drizzy says as soon as Ye leaves Adidas, they'll be irrelevant again. They're still gonna be a multi-billion-dollar company, Drizzy. It doesn't fucking matter. Yo, I'm a multi-billion-dollar company. Fuck it. I'm still gonna sell my originals. Shit, if you want to look at it, look at Nike. Look at Nike right now. Let's keep it all the way up. If we want to talk about Adidas, let's talk about Nike. All right. Nike's selling what to you guys nowadays? What is Nike selling? That's like it's popping. I want to say from the 2010s on, they were selling, I want to say 08, 09, right around there. Probably 09. Probably 2010. Let's just say 2010 to 2015, 16, 17. Nike basketball, new model every year, right? And we were buying them. LeBrons, Kobe's, KD's, so on and so forth. Kyrie's when they came in. Right? That shit was crazy. It was a new model every year, and we were buying a new model every year. What is the new model we're buying from Nike every year now? New model, not retro model. I'm not talking about a Dunk. I'm not talking about an Air Force. Tell me. Let me know what new Nike sneaker we buying. We buying retro shit. It just don't say retro on the box no more. It don't say retro Air Force. It don't say retro Dunk. That's all that's popping right now. You want to say React foams. They've stopped the React 98s and all that shit. I wear Prestos all the time. The new Prestos, the Presto Reacts. I be looking for new colorways. They don't make them no more. You're not wearing Pegasus. You're not wearing Vomeros. You're not doing that. You're trying to. That people have wore them, but that's not what you're buying. People are buying Dunks and Air Forces right now. That's what Nike's doing. They selling they Jordans. Bro, they're on the same shit that fucking Adidas doing. Adidas selling Superstars, NMDs, Ultra Boosts, Yeezys. There's no new shit. There's no in my opinion, the sneaker game right now is probably the most non-creative that it's ever been in a long time. Like, we don't have nothing new that y'all niggas is wearing. Troy rides are 4 years old, Alberta. Dunks prices are about to go up again. I think they're going up to what, $120 or some shit like that? $110? Nigga, Dunks used to be like $60. Like, that's the shit that fucking fucks with me, bro. Like, y'all niggas did not like Dunks. And then SB dropped, and then niggas loved them again. Like, Foot Action back in the early 2000s brought Dunks back to life. I remember that shit when I was a kid. Niggas started getting the exclusive colorways at Foot Action. Then SB popped off, and then everybody said, fuck Dunks again. And then SB died, and then Dunks came back. Like, shit is crazy. Like, I really don't get it, bro. So at the end of the day, just to answer your fucking question, respectfully, I'm not being disrespectful, respectfully, Nike is just as irrelevant as Adidas right now, in my opinion. I love the models. I love Air Force. You know what I mean? So they'll keep getting me, but there's nothing new. I stay asking for something new. There's nothing new. Drizzy said, what other credit cards do you have? Chase, Navy Federal. I got a Chase card. I got an Apple card. I got American Express. My OG card that I had is, Capital One, but I don't even use that card no more. I've been begging for them to cancel that card on me, but they won't. I don't use that card for them. That shit is in a drawer somewhere. Like, I don't even use that card. But I think you should have like around, when the time comes around, 5 credit cards. But it's always good. Like, these are like this Apple card is an unlimited card. This American Express card is an unlimited card. Other cards have limits to shit, but they're like limits that you will never hit. You know what I mean? So, or limits I'll never hit. I ain't buying a boat or some shit. You know what I mean? Um, what up? Damn, I'm gonna get them credit cards. I use debit card now instead of cash. Yeah, fam, Alberta, use a credit card. Get a credit card, but be responsible. Be responsible. Do not. You can fuck up your whole life if you're not responsible. Like, please pay off your statement balance. That's all I can say about that shit. Kanye be violating mad people. That's a fact, K-Mac. And that's the problem why I'm pretty sure mad people don't want to deal with it. He's just have so much money and so much influence, and he can be around whoever the fuck he wants. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. If he can't buy his way in, his face card will get him in. That's why it's always good to have a good face card. Like, I'm not the richest nigga in the world. Zaya's not the richest nigga in the world. But, perfect example. I think Zaya told this story before. Nigga, me and Zaya were in Chicago. We about to miss our flight. We late to our flight because we went and got White Castle. Yo, my nigga, we are at the fucking the TSA in the fucking back of the line, like, fuck. And then mind you, we brought food, so we thinking like, damn, we're not even sure if we can even bring this shit or they're gonna give us an issue or some shit. All of a sudden, TSA guy looks up, nigga pointing directly at us. And we do and then he's pointing directly at Zaya. I'm like, this nigga is getting us fucking arrested. In my head, of course. But in my head, I'm like, yo, this nigga's getting us arrested. Fuck it. Yo, he's talking to you. Zaya's like, yes, he's talking to you. It goes like that. The guy goes like that. Nigga, we walking through the crowd. The crowd is looking at us. We walking through. We skipping everybody. Get to the front. Use AX, right? In my head, I'm like, oh, we going to jail, nigga. We going to jail. That's it, nigga. We going to jail. Because of this dumb nigga right here. But fuck it. It is what it is. He's like, yo, I watch your videos. Yo, dope shit. Yeah, give me your IDs. Niggas put us right through. Nigga, that didn't cost no money. Nigga, we could have had the, what is it? What's the fucking, what's the shit where you go to the airport? I forget what it is. Or you could skip the line. No, like, we had none of that shit. We was regular ass niggas in line waiting, about to miss a flight. And this nigga just recognized Zaya's face and said, come here and let us skip through. Yo, fam, you can't buy that type of shit, bro. It's called clear. It's called clear. Like, that shit is like, it's either you got the money or you got the face card. And if you got both, which Kanye got, I mean, fucking anything is fucking possible, bro. This nigga Zay, I'm creative because I'm an icon. This nigga's stupid. Alberta, I think Kanye's major insecurity issues at his core, his way of coping with it. Maybe. Like, in my opinion, a lot of people like that, like, respectfully, were like whack when they were younger. Like, maybe they weren't like paid attention to, maybe they're made fun of, and now they feel like, yo, I gotta show out now that I have it all. That's how I view Kanye. I don't think he was a popular person growing up, and now that he got in, he got in. Drizzy said Ye owns Earth Tones now. No, but he's the only nigga fucking with it within the last few years. Nobody was doing that before him, right? They would fuck with it. Don't get me wrong. Earth Tones have been here. People use Earth Tones, but nobody can look at an Earth Tone and be like, yo, that's Jay-Z. Nigga, I see blue. Nigga, what is it? The early 2000s when I saw blue, like a baby blue, I always be like, yo, that's Jay-Z blue. Like, people just have that influence at times. You know what I mean? When you see pink, when you think of pink, what are you thinking of? You're thinking of Cameron. It's just what you do, bro. Like, pay me. Like, that's all it is. The Adelaide slide is inspired by pornography. Yeah, I can see that. I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I saw that as well. But knowing Adidas has never done nothing like that before, in my head, I say, yo, they're haloing Kanye's product. Ye don't own the slide design. Now that the new foam runner looking sneaker is definitely a blatant copy Yeah, it is. It is. But I think both of them are. Because Adidas wasn't doing this before. Adidas had all this technology before. Why they wasn't doing it? So Air Forces. Yup. Nike runners. Yup. Reacts. Yup. I'm wearing a Pegasus though. I wear a Pegasus to work. Yup. Joyrides are old. Yup. Surprise Dunks are not 150 yet. Some of them are. Ultra Boost gang. Yup. Thanks for the Travis Scott hype. If Travis didn't have that, God bless those people that passed away. But if he didn't have that incident, you know, Travis would still be fucking running shit, in my opinion. His last retro, what is it? The one lows, the reverse colorway. Don't get me wrong, it still does amazing numbers, but it didn't have the hype like the other ones. I'm waiting for Jerry Lorenzo to drop some stuff with Adidas. That's a whole nother thing, the Jerry Lorenzo thing, which again, I feel like I've been on here too long. I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. But that is another big thing that I don't think people realize. So I did a video. I have it on my page. You can look at it. I don't know how to drop a link or whatever, but I did a video saying Nike's doing the direct-to-consumer shit, the DTC shit, right? And with that video, I explained why Foot Locker Inc. and JD Worldwide and all those sneaker companies that are wholesalers for Nike will be feeling it this holiday. This holiday, I think all the buys are done. So all the sneaker buys these companies did, Foot Locker Inc., JD, so on and so forth, they end in December. So all that big Nike product shipment, that shit ends in December. That shit's gonna get real slim in stores after December. With Nike doing that, it caused Foot Locker to close Foot Action, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. It's not fact, in my opinion. You ask why, I say because if Nike says, yo, we're giving you less product, obviously you have, I don't even know how many stores Foot Locker has, but Foot Locker Inc., Foot Action, Champs, all that shit, let's just say there's 10,000 stores in the United States. They're getting this amount of shoes. Now Nike's saying, yo, we're cutting 40% of that shit. How the fuck are you gonna feed all those stores? You can't. So what you gotta do, let me close a whole banner. So now I don't gotta feed those stores. And whatever shoes they would have got, I'm gonna separate it and put in those other stores. And you know what's happening? Champs is giving up their product to Foot Locker. So Foot Locker remains Foot Locker. Foot Locker doesn't see the change. But Champs, if you notice, some of them stores are turning into running stores. Like they're calling them 2.0 stores. And they're selling fucking Brooks, and they're selling Saucony, and they're selling Asics, and they're selling all of that shit, Mizuno. It's the same exact thing what's going to happen. So what Foot Locker did, for example, is they say, yo, Nike isn't our big partner no more. We don't have this exclusive partnership with Nike no more. Yo, we're doing a partnership with Adidas. And they just signed a huge, I think, multi-million, maybe billion-dollar contract with Adidas. So Adidas is going to be their new guy. It's not Nike no more. It's Adidas. You know what happened with Foot Locker just recently? I want to say 2 weeks ago, the CEO of Foot Locker stepped down. He stepped down mid-year. Foot Locker physical year starts in February. He literally stopped 3 weeks ago and said, yo, I'm out. I'm out. Nigga said, I'm out. We got I think the lady from Ulta, the old CEO of Ulta, is the new CEO of Foot Locker. Ulta is a makeup company, just so you know. In my opinion, he knew fourth quarter sales are going to be terrible. They're going to tank. He's had nothing but historic years. Like the last 3 years have been nothing but crazy sales-wise. He's broken every single fucking record in the world. Sales-wise for Foot Locker Inc. Why the fuck am I going to let this shit tank and that's just going to be on my resume? Nah. Dick Johnson dipped. His name is Dick Johnson. No homo. For real. He said, I'm out. In my opinion. This is all my opinion. So all the loss that's going to happen is going to be on this Ulta lady, in my opinion, right? So what does it have to do with the Adidas deal and Nike giving less shoes? What did 2 weeks ago happen? Adidas CEO stepped down. So first the Foot Locker CEO stepped down after he did this big-ass deal with Adidas. And then the Adidas CEO stepped down after he did this big-ass deal with Foot Locker. What does that tell you, bro? In my opinion, I think this shit is going to hell right now. Foot Locker Inc. is about to go through some shit. Anybody who's got a cut from Nike, like, is going to shit. Why do you think JD? If you're not familiar, JD was a UK brand. They were a big store over there. They couldn't buy a Nike contract in the United States because Nike didn't have no more contracts to give. They didn't have the product to give. They were already subsidizing product to all the other wholesalers. Finish Line, Foot Locker Inc., mom and pop stores, so on and so forth. So what did JD do? JD bought Finish Line. That's how they got into the United States. Now I have an account in the United States. Cool. Then they went and bought fucking Shoe Palace, and they bought fucking Finish Line, Shoe Palace, and they bought something else. I forget what it's called. So they can have as many accounts as they can have, so they can acquire as much Nike as they have. You know what I mean? And more accounts means more Nike product. Even though they're cutting back, I still have all the Nike accounts. Everybody's gonna feel this shit. And if both those CEOs just step down, Foot Lockers and Adidas, yo, bro, that just tells me what's gonna happen, bro. Without Nike selling to wholesalers and them going direct to consumer, mad at these retailers are fucked right now. And I think they bought DTLR. You right, Nick? Homie, CEO from what is it? Bath and Body or some shit like that. Jumped off the fucking building in fucking the city. just the other day. Nigga, he knows what's about to happen. Nigga, all this shit is about to go left next year. Like I think we're going in a recession, bro. If we not in it right now, I think we definitely get in there. It just is what it is. And that's just my view. So that Jerry Lorenzo shit, he's supposed to be a curator for the Adidas Champs product that'll be coming in. And he'll be designing the lifestyle footwear, they said, and the sports, basketball footwear, which again kind of throws me off because he's not a basketball nigga. Like, don't get me wrong, he can design some shit, he can make shit look good, but what does he know about designing a technical basketball or training shoe? You know what I mean? I don't know. Somebody will be there to hold his hand, I'm assuming. But yeah, that's my thought on that. What else? What else did I see? Travis, Jerry Lorenzo. Okay. Puma MB1s are selling. Yes. K-Mac, you're right. Puma MB1s are killing. They sell. They're pretty good. Problem is, it's one shoe. It's just one shoe. They didn't know the hype was going to be like this. So they didn't make enough, in my opinion. Just is what it is. They did not make enough. So they're going to have to eat off the colorways they did make. Shit, they went into the low tops of the MB1, the Mellow one. What, 3 colorways in? Like, after 3 colorways in, the low dropped. That told you right there they didn't have enough. And now you've already seen the leaked pairs of the MB2, meaning they already made it. They're about to go into the MB2, and the MB1 is still hype. Puma's fucking up right there. I think they should just hold off on the MB2 and just keep making MB1s. They don't need to drop a new SIG every year like Nike or Adidas does. Remember back, Jim says, back in 2013 when no one was buying Air Force Ones. Yeah, I remember that shit. I was still buying them, but I remember niggas not buying them. It just is what it is. I keep saying it is what it is because it just is, bro. This whole sneaker game is fickle. It's very fickle. Drizzy, Nike's more sustainable than Adidas without any new collabs or new models going forward. I agree. Adidas was kind of popping before Ye, but most people who have Adidas Yeezy in their collection wasn't buying regular Adidas like that. Correct. The only Adidas I was buying back then were like the special collabs, and they were like usually superstars. They were original product. There wasn't no new models. I don't think I bought a new model. The newest model I ever bought from Adidas was the D Rose 3 Nightmare Before Christmas, and I bought that from an outlet. A tent sale, for like $20. And that was new for that year. But I have never bought a new Adidas. I'm lying. The Flux. Remember the Adidas Flux, the colorful, the prisms? That was probably it. And mind you, I was trading them shits off like crazy because the resale was crazy on them. And Florida Mall had them just sitting in there. Most people didn't even know they were in there. But that was the last one. And Nike is more sustainable. And with this direct-to-consumer shit, it makes it seem more exclusive. Again, we go back to exclusivity. Brings hype. Hype brings status. You know what I mean? Money brings status, so on and so forth. So Nike knows what they're doing. J-Fams, Zaya before the neck beard. Disney, what's good? You got the Fear of God collection? Yeah. Scandals. Respectfully, when you think of Pink, think of me. All right, Mr. Pink. What else is in there before I dip off? Considering that Jess will be back next year, we okay with you talking it up today? I think I'm going to do what you said. I watched your live and you said if Jess does at least 2 lives a week and just keep on, he'll get somewhere. So I think that's what I'm going to do because I be bored in the house. I don't be doing shit. This is what I be doing. Literally be watching TV. I know you don't see the TV. I be playing PlayStation in the room. I might play my arcades. Shit, I might play Jenga with the sneaker boxes, but I should be doing something like this, especially when my son's at school. Yeah, his whole name is a pause. Dick Johnson, pause, is a fucking super pause. That was his name, Dick Johnson. That's wild. He got wild made fun of at school. Ulta is killing Sephora, according to my lady. She might be making some moves. I hope so, but let's hope she knows some shit about sneakers, J-Fam. You can know some shit about makeup, but I also know, what is it, Morphe? Morphe's doing crazy too. Them CEOs jumping ship before, yeah, you're right. They are jumping ship before it goes under. Recession been here. You right, Kalama. Using to spend $20. Wait, use to spend $20 for a family of 3 at In-N-Out. Now I'm spending $24.75. Shirley Bush slow. Yes, you're right. NB colors, my shoe 22 playoff 12s. Listen, bro, they've done dropped the playoff 12s 100 times, bro. That shoe is great, but they're gonna drop it in 2 more years from now. Watch. A wise man once said, "Thou is what thou is." You're right. Facts about the recession. Everyone is noticing how retailers are overstocked on TVs. They can't give them shits away nowadays. You work from home, bro? Nah, I don't. I don't. I won't say exactly where I work because y'all niggas. Last time I did that, y'all niggas definitely trolled where I worked. Y'all done definitely called the place, and I definitely picked up the phone. Like, are y'all fucking serious? But no, I work at an actual place. I'm in charge of a bunch of different locations. You could say I'm a site manager. I think that's it. That's all I got right now. Anybody that came to the chat, I want to thank you. Anybody that watched the video, I want to thank you. I haven't done this shit in a minute. This is all inspiration off Zaya's little fucking live where he said I should do 2 a day, which I do agree with. I'm being lazy. I need to stop being lazy. And I don't mind talking about shit. I do want to get better with the getting back and forth because I had mad shit I wanted to show, but I felt like that slowed up everything. Trying to share a screen and all that. I'll figure this shit out. I also figure out how to put logos, and I'll probably pay the $20 a month just to figure this. Like, I'll figure it out. And to my knowledge, I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't posted a video in so long. I think YouTube took away my monetization option, which is hilarious. But I still get checks. Like, I still get checks from my old videos. Every month I get like $100, $150. Now, I guess someone's watching something, but I didn't see an option for monetization and all that shit, or maybe I just been out this shit for a minute. But I will be doing this regardless for money or not. It doesn't matter to me. I'm doing this shit because I like talking about this type of shit. I also like talking about current events and shit. So if you have any ideas or anything you want me to talk about, feel free to hit me up on Twitter or IG, just for kicks 212, and I'll definitely come on here and talk about it. I have nothing else better to do. Shit, I might even come on a little later when I get something else to talk about. When I get my son acquainted. He should be getting out of school in the next 15 minutes. So I got to start heading to the bus stop. I will holler at you guys later. Just for kicks 212. Holler at you guys. One. If I know how to shut this shit off, which I don't. Zaya, where are you? How do you turn this off? Oh, end stream.